So if you cast your mind back to around about 2010 when Transformers Prime was first airing, and the toy line ad came out, there was a bunch of amazing toys. Now sadly, I don't have any of them anymore. So that's why I'm so grateful that APC Toys has come along and brought the old designs and overscaled them. So this is a review of the fourth party APC Toys Dark Master, otherwise known as Transformers Prime Megatron. Starting off in Megatron Space Cybertronian mode, it looks really good. Now this being a fourth party upscale of the original figure, it looks just like how it did back when it came out, just bigger. Which is quite nice. They really got all the nice shapes out of it. Now, personally, I don't like Cybertronian vehicles, but Megatron, he's always really a Cybertronian thing. There's no getting around it. And since Prime was basing itself more from the movies, that does explain why Megatron is a Cybertronian alt mode. But it looks really good here. I like how the front panels look. Now they are a bit messy and my front thing doesn't like tabbing in when I've got them surrounded by the chest. But if I just fiddle around with it, it can go back into place all fine. I like how the head is just there. I've never understood why Megatron's head is just there in alt mode, but I do find it funny as it's kind of like he's looking directly where he's going. I find it funny. I like how the legs extend out and become these wing sections. They're really nice. And I'm surprised they got it looking that good out of just a couple panels. Now, he only really looks good from the top view, as if you turn him around, you see all the kibble and all the struts. But you're not really gonna display him from underneath, and is a bit too big to get onto flight stands anyway, so there's not much you can really do. I love how his fusion cannon looks back here, and it's nice shiny purple that APC has coated it in. It looks really good. I never understood why it was directly behind his head though, as if he shot that, he's dead. But I find it funny. It just all looks really good. I like all the little purple accents. I like the jet thrusters. It looks really good. Hasbro did a good job when they were designing it, and it works really well in an upscaled look. But hey, Megatron looks really good in vehicle mode, so I just had to get him some poses as best as I could. So here they are. Transformation on Megatron is really just the old toy from 2010. I'm not used to it, as I'm used to the more modern engineering stuff and how it's all done there. That picking up a old figure and transforming it the way it was designed back then does feel a bit strange. But with the things it does, I do really like how it is. And it gives us a really proportioned, well-looking robot that even today, they still struggle with a bit. So, I'm just happy it's a really nice transformation. Here we are in robot mode, and Megatron actually looks like he just stepped off the TV screen. Now, starting off, I'm gonna say he doesn't come with a Decepticon badge. I had to add that myself. But anyway, starting off, we'll go up to his head, and it's really accurate. It looks just like it did out of the show. And with the paint apps that APC has put on, it looks really good. I love the sharp angular bucket helmet that has... I know that's a cue from the movieverse, and that's why it's all sharp and angular, but it's really mixed well with the G1 look. I love how the eyes look, and they actually managed to get his lazy eye, which he does have if you look at him in the show. One of his eyes are actually off, which is nice that they managed to capture that. I like all the detail around the teeth and the extra lines for the mouth. kind of make it look like scars. I think that's what they were going with in the show, but it's emulated really well here. And the collar around the head looks really good in the metallic purple that's coated in. It's really nice. His head just looks really good, and they even managed to keep everything in there. I know I'm praising this like APC did it, but it is Hasbro that designed this, from my knowledge, as APC just upscaled an old figure. But anyway, moving down to the body, it looks really good. I like how well it captures the shape of Megatron. The chest looks really good. I like how it's got two tones, so the light grey for the outer chest and the dark grey for it would be the inner chest. I like the abs section and how it's got the purple and the dark grey. It looks really good. I like how the shoulders look and they're all pointy. They actually hold in position really well, which is a bit strange because I know a couple figures like that don't hold its shoulder place as well. But his arms look a bit good. They are on a bit of a flat side on the biceps, which I can give it a pass with how it transforms. I like how the arms are designed with the different segments and everything. I like how they've gone and give it the purple metallic for the inner arm. Looks really good. And even the fusion cannon on the arm looks really nice. Sure, it's an accessory and we'll get to it there, but it looks really good here in robot mode. They can't really just ignore it. And the hands even look good. Now they're molded in an open position, which does make it a bit hard to get them in different gestures. But that's how it was on the old toy, so that's how it is here. But moving down to the legs, they look really nice and really slick, and all that from a wide jet base. I know a few modern figures that could learn from this and give us a complete leg structure. But it looks really good. I like how the thighs have these purple indent parts. I like the purple on the back of the legs and the shins. And even the knee being purple. It looks really good. And hell, even moving around to the back of the figure, it's really clean. You don't even get this with a lot of modern figures these days, so I'm really happy. So altogether, it's a really nice looking figure. Posability wise is a little above standard for the time. So starting off, you got a ball joint in the head allowing up, down and swivel. It is really tight though. Arms pull a full 360 around and go quite a bit out. They are on a weird butterfly joint as well, so they can go a bit back. There's bicep swivel, really deep elbows, and there's wrist swivel. No waist swivel, unfortunately, but you can't really do it with how he transforms. Legs are pretty much unimpeded in all directions. They do get a bit hung up on the front there, though. There's a knee swivel, which I really hate, as it makes it look a bit less good in poses, but I can get around it. There's a more than 90 knee bend, and there's a foot pivot, as well as toe up and down. Accessory-wise, you did get a few things with this figure. Starting off, you get his fusion cannon, and to my knowledge, that's the only thing that came with the original toy. But it looks really good, especially attached to his hand. Next, you get these wrist blades, which look really good when they're attached to him. They can actually get some nice, poses out of it. That looks really good. And finally, APC has included the Dark Saber, or Dark Star Saber, however you want to call it. And I really love how it looks here. They really captured how it looks like from the show. From my knowledge, this is a new mold just for this figure that APC made. And it looks really nice. And they even included a bit that you can put it on the back of Megatron. And it looks really nice when it's there. I really love that it's included. It is a bit sharp, so you do want to be a bit careful. But otherwise, it looks really good. But hey, Megatron here looks really good in robot mode, so I just had to get some poses, so here they are. This has been the review for the APC Dark Master, otherwise known as a fourth-party upscaled Transformers Prime Megatron. To my knowledge, this is a upscaled of the original Megatron toy that came out in 2010. Correct me in the comments if I am wrong though. But tell me what you think of this figure. Do you like him? Did you pick him up? Or did you skip him entirely? The original or this one? I'm really glad I picked him up. He is bigger than I thought he was, as he's more masterpiece scale than he is chug scale. But he is an upsize overscale of the original. And he's really nice. So, tell me, what do you think of this figure? Thanks for watching.